If you think that being married will make you a happier person, then you may want to consider the decision of getting married, because marriage will not make you a happier person. If you are not a happy person, as a single person, if you are not enjoying your singleness, being married will not make you happy. What marriage can do for you, or what marriage should do, is to make you a better person. So, marriage, in other words, is supposed to make you better. That's why the Bible says the two shall become one. Imagine that one person is having to do a thing and then another good head is coming. So, technically, marriage is supposed to make you better. That is why it is important that you marry the right person. You marry the right person for you, because whoever you marry has the ability to alter your life for either good or bad. And you see that saying that goes that whoever you are married to can either make you or mar you. I am here to reconfirm to you that that saying is true. I have a few things I want to share with women, and my focus is women because men actually have a way of navigating around this life, because that's how God has created them. It is the woman that accepts the proposal, it is you that accepts to marry this person, it is you that has the opportunity to nurture the home, nurture the children. So a lot of responsibility is on you. That's why my focus is on women on this video. Whether you're single or you are married, please come. There's so much we need to talk as women. Let this be our girly chat. So if you're married and you're single, you need to up on here, because I have so many things I am eager to share with you guys. So before now, what I thought about doing was sharing a few things about what I wish I knew before I got married, or things you should know before you get married. But that would be focusing on just singles, right? And I had a second thought. Let's have conversations that would involve even those that are married and those that are single. And that is why I have come up with this fantastic conversation on the things I am eager to share with women, and there are about 7 of them. So if this is what you like, or if this sounds like what you want to hear more about, please stick around to the end. We're going to be having a serious conversation here. So no games, no playing. Make sure to subscribe first of all before you go further. Anyway, let's get into this conversation. You see, who you marry is a determining factor to how your life turns out. That's why it's important for you to be sure about what you're getting into, especially as a woman, because like I said, it is you that accepts this proposal. You have the decision to either accept it or not. And it is a lot easier for men to navigate around because of how God has created this whole institute. The bulk of the responsibility lies on us as women. So there are certain things that I'm going to be sharing with you. Even if you are married or you're single, you can tap into this conversation. Again, who you marry is a determining factor to how your life turns out. That is why you should marry someone that has the capacity to accommodate the person you are involving to be, because especially if you are married, or if you get married at a younger age, you of course haven't reached your fullest potential. So considering that there is room for you to evolve, so think about who you are marrying and how far you are going in life. Because guess what? Marriage is just one of the assignments. Childbearing is just one of the assignments God has created you to do. So don't think because you are married, you have kids, that's about it. No, that is not, that is just one or two of the assignments you were created for. So here are 7 things I really want to share with women. And yeah, number 1, before you get married, be whole as a person. Be whole, like whole mentally, physically, financially, in every facet. You can be whole, because the truth is, marriage is going to shake you. Marriage is going to question your sanity. It will question your abilities. It will question your self-esteem. It will question everything that you can think about. Are you talking about childbearing? You then ask yourself, like, how did I get myself into this thing? Yes, that is what marriage will do to you. But the difference between you and whoever that just hopped into marriage is because you have something to fall back to. You already have something, you have a personality, or you have a life that you're falling back to. Because if you have nothing to fall back to in terms of being whole, it is difficult for you to have a grip of yourself. That's why you see that a lot of women that are married sink, because it takes a whole lot. It takes a whole lot. That is why you must choose correctly. You see, there's actually no perfect marriage out there. Contrary to the saying that marriage is bullshit, marriage is calm, marriage is whatever. See, guys, marriage can be beautiful. You know what the problem is? The problem is who you have decided to do marriage with. That is the problem. That is actually the problem. It's not the institution itself, it is the marriage, it is who you have decided to do life with. That is the problem. So before you think about getting married, just be whole. Be whole as a person. Be complete emotionally. Be enough for yourself. Oh my God. If you're a single person, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Go on that trip. Have fun. Be happy. Be happy. The two things you should take into marriage as a human being, as a woman, is God and joy. Do you know why I say that? Because, of course, your partner cannot give you the happiness you need. Like, they cannot fill that void you will need. And it's only God. You know the comfort that comes with knowing God? He will fill that void that your partner cannot feel. Because, like I said, it is easier for men to navigate. You guys can have an issue in the house. Your husband will just take his things and drive out. You're in the house, left alone, thinking, crying, while Baba is out there having fun, enjoying the time of his life, or just there chilling. So if you cannot find joy amidst chaos, like I said, if you think that marriage is going to make you happier, you want to ask those that are divorced, why are they divorced? Half of what you hear is, oh, I'm not happy in that one, I'm not happy in that one. What you need is joy. You know, joy is different from happiness. So joy is a an unexplained excitement, or I don't know how to even put it, but you know that joy is different from happiness because it is from within, it is from above. It cannot be influenced by the things that are around you. So that is what you need before you get married. Another thing I'm eager to share with you all is the fact is to reaffirm to you that you're beautiful. You are beautiful beyond measures. You are freaking gorgeous. Let me sound like my son. He will say to mommy, you're freaking gorgeous. You are freaking gorgeous, especially if you have given birth. Because the truth is, your body will most likely not be the same. So if you haven't begun to love yourself, you should start now. Because, like I said, if you have given birth, you'll be like, hey, go see my boobs, so it's not as perky as it used to be. In other words, I'm no longer. See, whatever you think you need to do to enhance yourself, fantastic, that is okay. But not because your partner wants you to do it. The truth is, if the body that has bring forth a human being cannot satisfy your husband, there is nothing that will satisfy him. Because even when you get that body done, right? Even when you get that body done because of him, he will still look for another one. So the reason why you want to work on yourself, on your body, is because you by yourself, you see the need to, you want to do it. Like, okay, I would gain more confidence if I do this. I, for instance, I really want to lose a lot of weight. I am losing weight not because my husband or my partner wants me to. I'm losing weight because I feel more confident when I'm a lot smaller. I feel more confident when I'm smaller, not because my partner wants it. Like, do you know what has passed through you? Do you know what has passed through you? It started from being a sperm, then to tissue, then to no, what am I saying? Sperm, then blood, then tissue, then bones got into it, then it gained flesh, and you brought forth a whole human being. Having bringing forth a whole human being, somebody will not tell you that you're not beautiful. If he is a runner, if he is a runner, you are so freaking gorgeous, you have no idea. The mere fact that you have brought forth a human being, and this is for those that are married. If you are not married, and oh, okay, this is for those that have given birth. If you have not given, you are beautiful. You are. You see, you need to sing it and sound like a broken record. You know how the siren plays. You need to sing it to yourself and remind yourself, because you will question yourself at some point. Oh God, why do I look like this? Oh, this is it don't matter. It don't matter. You are beautiful, and that's on period. The other thing I want to share with you is you're better off single. You're better off being single. If two cannot really be one, you're better off being single. You see, there was one Indian movie I saw one time, and somebody put a caption of how the girl was when she was single with her parents and how the girl is when she's married with her husband. And God, I rather her when she was with her parents. Yeah, that is what marriage can do to you. You will lose marriage with the wrong person can do to you, because you will lose yourself. If two cannot really be one and do great and mighty things, you would rather be by yourself and do great and mighty things. That is why, again, if you're single, before you think of saying yes, I do. You see, the ball is in our court. If we women knew the power we have, we would do things differently. Okay? The ball is in our court. It is you that has the autonomy to say, yes, I want to be with this person. So you're going to choose who you want to submit to. You're going to choose who you want to be with. You see, submission is not the problem. The problem is usually who you're submitting to. The Bible doesn't say submit to every man, submit to your husband. So you're going to choose who you're going to submit to. Are you going to, you see, sometimes when I see, we really struggle with submission as a woman, but the truth is, if a man truly shows you love, I don't think submission will be difficult. Because if somebody is telling you, baby, I love you, baby, I'm going to do this for you, I want you to chill, submitting to that person will not be difficult. But we're not talking about submission, we're talking about the fact that you are better off being single than being married, or marrying the wrong person, or intending to marry the wrong person because you feel that being married will make you happy. You better off be single. Else, really consider who you are going to get married to. Everybody has come with their baggages. So decide which baggage you want to work with. Right? That's why if you are single, again, be sure of who you want to spend the rest of your life with. Be sure of who you want to submit to, because you have the decision, you have the capacity to make that decision. Marriage is not a bed of roses. It is not where, you are going to. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. If you have two intelligent persons, that's why if you're single, you have to shine your eye. Another thing I want to desperately tell women is make your money. I cannot overemphasize the need to make your own money, no matter how little it is. No matter how, you know what that will do for you? If you're single and you have your money, it will give room for you to have options. You're not going to be settling with a very nasty human being because he has got money. You would have the decision to choose. I am going to be with this man because I want to be with him, not because he has money. When I have the opportunity to say anyone that is with anybody because the person has money, because there's some people that they know this person is unkind to them, they know this person is not treating them well, but because of that money, they are sticking to this person. That person is illicit. So by all means, make your money. It goes back to you being whole. Because see, if you have kids, you're married, you have kids, childbirth, parenting as a woman has a way of hiding you for a period of time. Whether you like it or yes, you'll be hidden. You will be hidden because you have to nurture your children. Except you are getting all the help in this world. But there's no how. You'll be hidden. You will pause. You will be shaking because you are having to deal with another life. So it will shake you. So if even from the beginning you are not even whole, you will struggle. You will struggle, girls. You will struggle. So by all means, make your money. If God has told you something that he wants you to do, and you don't have the means to get that started, do something else until you can actually provide or you can actually get that started. Please do something else. Why waiting in God or waiting for God or trusting God for you to get something, for him to perfect that which he has told you it was going to do? Start with something, do it, no matter how small. You see, I give credit to those that work 9 to 5, still look good, keep their home, their marriage. Oh my goodness, you have no idea of what is in there. Make your money. Make your money because it gets you closer to fulfilling your own destiny. See, the truth is, like I said earlier, marriage is one of the assignments. Childbirth is one of the assignments. There are more things God has created you for. God has created you for greater and more things. It's not just to give birth. Even when the Bible says you should multiply and replenish, it wasn't just talking that you should give birth. You replenish in the wealth he has given to you to create more wealth. So by all means, make money no matter how little it is. Even if what you're making is enough to take just care of you until you are able to do bigger things, just get started. Just get rolling. Like I said, if God has put in something for you to do, you have a picture of what you want to do, get started with the small you can. Now, let me tell you, girls, let me tell you, babes, everything that has dropped in your heart for you to do is in line with your purpose on this earth. I tell you that for a fact. Anything that has dropped in your mind for you to do is in line with your. See, God cannot, I don't know, well, I may be wrong, but I cannot be an engineer. I can't be an engineer. So that thought of being an engineer or ideas around it may not come on to me, except, okay, maybe God probably wants to give me a contract, for me to do some supplies, but I cannot be an engineer. So that thought around that field will not come to me. The things that are coming to me are things that are aligned with my path. So anything that drops in your spirit for you to do it. Do it by all means because it helps you get closer to that place, that destiny that God has in stock for you. Because He would ask you the gifts that I have given to you, what have you used it for? So by all means, make money. That's that. Another thing I want to share with you, I'm so eager to share. Do something other than a man. Build your career. Build your business. Build your life. You see, one advice I will give to my daughter is that it's good to follow a man that has prospect, but the prospect has to be running already. You won't be with a man that has prospect and you haven't seen any pattern. Don't work as a single person. Don't work with a have prospect. You will now have prospect. You will now say, okay, hey, I want to build with him. let me grow with him. And then when he grows, he will now bow jeje. Do you know what that means? Ask someone that is a Yoruba person what that means. Grow with someone that has prospects and you have seen a pattern. You have seen an history of them getting things done, because the person that just has vision would only just be seeing your own vision. They won't help you actualize it. So you move with people or someone that has prospects and has an history of getting things done, or has an history, yes, an history of getting things done. So what you want to see is pattern. Okay, he has done this, he has done that. It may not work, right? Or it may have failed, but you are doing something. See, when God created God created Eve from the stripe, the rib of Adam, to be his helpmate. Please, if the man you want to get married to has nothing doing, what help do you want to give? Is it not when you see somebody doing something you want to render help? You're gonna learn. So you want to be with someone that has prospects and already has a history of getting things done. So beyond man, if you are single, hey God, focus on your life. Like I said, it goes back to you being whole. Because if you have reached a milestone in your life, in your business, in your career, and marriage comes, um, childbearing comes and it shakes you a bit, you have something to fall back to. You're not starting from the scratch. You have I don't know if this makes sense to you, as against you not having an idea of what it is you want to do, and then you're getting married. I don't know. See, this conversation was dropped in my spirit. In fact, I'd spoken to a few of my friends that are married to hear their experiences on what they wish they would have known before they got married. But it dropped on me to share something more that would cut across both single and married person. So I hope that this is actually meeting someone's need. This is helping someone make a better decision, and this is helping someone that is in marriage already also make a better decision. Now, the second thing I want to share with you, I'm so eager to share with you, is know God. Know God. As a single person, know God. As a married person, know God, because He alone can open the deep, the secret things and reveal to you. Know God, because what knowing God will do for you is to comfort you. Again, whoever you are getting married to will not give you that happiness you need. No, if you are saying, oh, okay, you say you're living with your parents and you're getting married, or you're tired of being with your parents and you're getting married because they're stressing you, or it's gonna make you, you better rethink it, because what the peace, the comfort that comes with knowing God is what will sustain you. Like I said it before, you will question yourself, like, did I make the right decision? Am I sure I'm in the right place? So what comforts you when this man is angry, making you angry? And beyond that, knowing God will change a lot of things. Knowing God means you pray. You pray about everything. Everything. The Bible says the heart of the king is in the hands of God. So if the heart of the kings can be in the hand of God, please, who is your husband? Who is your husband that God cannot touch his hands? Like I said earlier, when you are getting into marriage, just hold your joy in one hand. I heard that from a pastor. Hold your joy in one hand and hold God in another hand, because you will need it. You will need God to comfort you on days when your husband cannot fill that void. You will need God to comfort you on days where your kids cannot feel. I mean, if Jesus had to die for you, who is your husband that you want him to die for you? Who? Jesus died for him too. So who is he that you want him to die for you, to kill yourself for you? Who is he? You want to think about that? Who is he? So you need joy. You need joy in your heart. You need joy in your soul. Now, lastly, this video is getting long. Lastly, you want to pray for your husband. Hmm? You want to pray for your husband for so many reasons. You want to pray for your husband that God, if you are married though, but if you can, as a single person, you can also pray for so many reasons. You want to pray for your husband that God would instill in him the ability to understand you, so that, so that his prayers will not be hindered. Because if your husband doesn't understand you, right, he would upset you, he would anger you, he would have resentment, you'll be angry at him, and that energy can transcend and it will affect him. So you want to pray that God will touch his heart. God will make him understand you, so that he will not make you resentful towards him and his prayers will not be hindered. Because you know what will happen if his prayers are hindered? It will affect you. It will affect you. It will affect your children if you have children. It will affect your home if you have a home. Because the agenda of the enemy is to have a dysfunctional home. You see, when the Bible says two shall become one, you are bringing your spice, I am bringing my spice. The man is bringing the spice. The man's spice is pretty much to give direction. You know the effect of a man in the house. Well, add it to it. The nurture a woman gives in the house, add it together. It makes that child a balanced child. So the truth is, the devil is not so much about you. The devil is so much about the kids that God is using you to raise. Because if they can come for you and you have to flee and leave that home, it definitely affects the child. So you want to pray for your spouse. I've had a good time doing this, and I know that I have spoken to a person or two. Yes, I know that I've spoken to you because this video wasn't just something I wanted to do. In fact, I had doubts. I was not so sure I wanted to post it, but I have posted it. I know it's for someone to get a thing or two. So guys, what you do for me is to subscribe and like and tell me what it is you're eager to also share with women. We just need to be for ourselves because I've had a fantastic time doing this. I've had a fantastic time doing this, and yeah, I hope to put out more interesting conversations from time to time. I hope you've had a good time like I've also had. Until next time, see you later. Bye.